Yes.
You know Hillary's dad is a politician.
Well, I didn't know that, is he?
Yeah, he's got his little black bag and he's got a really big black car and he's got a driver who wears all these black clothes and he opens the car door for him, and also Hillary gets in the car and she goes to school in the car, and the man in the black suit opens the door for her and she comes into the playground, and then we wave to her dad as he drives off in this really big black car. They've got a really big house round the corner. They've got a really big house with a swimming pool and a duck pond in France. And Hillary says they're buying somewhere in some place called Morocco. I think I'd like to become a politician, Dad.
Well, oh, please don't become a politician, George.
Why not?
Because I want you to be an honest, upstanding member of society, George. I want you to be a nice person with a social conscience, a responsible adult, good with money, self-driven but not arrogant and conceited. I want you to have principles, George, and not be an embarrassment to the family. I want you to be fair and just, and I don't want you to pilfer the national handbag loosely disguised as an expense account. I want you to have a good dress sense, George, and have integrity. I don't want you to be morally twisted and become a pathological liar with narcissistic tendencies as you get older. Oh, please don't become a politician, George.
What about a banker, Dad?
Oh, don't get me started, George.
What can I be then, Dad?
I just want you to be an exceptional person, George, but normal.
How much do you love me, Dad?
How much do I love you? What a strange question, George. Well, I love you so much. It's just, well, I can't put it into words.
Do you love me, say, more than all the mountains in the world?
All the mountains, the Himalayas, the French Alps, the Italian Alps. I mean, good grief. I just, it's unbelievable how much I love you, George.
Do you love me, say, more than this house?
Of course I love you more than this house.
Do you love me more than all the trees in the world?
Oh my goodness, George. All the forests, the trees, I mean, the gardens, Oh my lord, you just can't imagine how much I love you, George.
Yeah, and I mean, like, you know that red Maserati you saw in town today? Say you had one just like that.
Oh, yes.
I mean, say you had one and it was in the garage, Dad. Would you love me more than the Maserati?
I'm just going to put the kettle on, George. Right, so what have we got here, George? We've got some sag aloo, that's lovely. And we've got these poppadoms, which are really delicious.
Oh, they're really spicy, Dad. They're really spicy.
They're actually the plain poppadoms you've just had there, George. They shouldn't be too spicy.
What's this?
That's the lamb vindaloo. That's very hot indeed, so we want to leave that for the moment.
And this?
That's the chicken madras. I always like a little bit of chicken madras. I mix that with the lamb vindaloo. So
is that hot?
It's quite hot, George, but I wouldn't worry about that. What about something else? Let's have a look. What about some chicken tikka? That's lovely. And of course let's have a look. The Shahi paneer. Taste a bit of that.
That's quite nice. Bit spicy.
Oh, it shouldn't be too spicy, George.
What is it? Can I try the madras?
You can try the madras if you really want, but have some water first. Let's just have let's just have this, and then. You all right, George?
Roger, 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 Roger. It's quite nice. It's quite spicy, though, isn't it, Dad?
Yes, yes. Oh, don't. I wouldn't, if that's hot, George. I wouldn't have any of the vinegar. George, You're right, George. How was that?
I really like that, Dad.
What?
I think I can have some more. Please?
Really? Poppadoms. Me and My Dad is an open fridge production produced by Alex Castle and Mungo Pierce. Music is by Michael Ball. All sketches written and performed by Thomas Kett.